Virgo. Welcome to your monthly oracle reading for December. So we've reached the end of 2017. Let's see the messages you have for the last month of the year. So, Virgo December. Here we go. So, what's in store for Virgo? What do they need to know for this month, for December? Okay, here we go. Beautiful card, Virgo. Okay, your first message you have happily ever after. That's one of the best cards in this deck. Really nice. You also have parenting and children. Okay. And be honest with yourself. All right. Very nice here. You have a nice, good luck coming in for you with the dragonfly in the picture. Okay, here we are. So you're coming out of some sort of dark, a little melancholy period, a little, I wouldn't say depression, maybe for a few, maybe you feel like that, but you're starting to see the light or some hope at the end of some situation, at the end of the tunnel, okay? And a new door, it's opening for you, okay? And it's up to you whether you want to step into it. So there's could be some opportunity for some of you guys that could contribute to you, your happily ever after, or just being more content and joyful. It'll bring you more happiness in your life. Okay. So that could be, involving a job. It could be a partner, somebody that you meet, or it could be the start of a beautiful new friendship that just kind of brightens you up and it lifts you up in your world. So beautiful cards here. It's all about endings, okay, and new beginnings. So you're closing a cycle in your life, and most the signs are, especially now in December, we're coming right to the end here. So it's an energy that makes sense for you. But these are energies coming in even from November. I feel like you've kind of lined up your ducks together, or you've just kind of organized and like sweeped up little things here and there in your life just to get started, to start fresh, to do something brand new that you've always wanted to do. Okay, so that could be anything, maybe a project, anything at all. But this card is saying it's not time to be negative at this moment. It's all about believing and having faith that you do deserve that happily ever after. Okay, it's on its way. And to just have faith and believe. Okay, guys. So this is really positive card. So it's saying that happily ever after you do see in the Disney films that you felt, through your experiences and challenges that you've been through. A lot of the times that light dims inside of us, and we start thinking we get to experience the harsh realities of the world. So it starts fading, that happily ever after image that we've always had as children. But this is a reminder to you saying to keep that faith, okay? Because you do have that coming for you. Okay, for some of you, I feel like you're embarking on a new adventure. It's like a new door opening to a new world completely. You could be moving, or just like changing a location of some sort. But this will bring a lot of opportunity, and the mountain in the back symbolizes there's going to be some challenges, but it's worth it. Okay, it's worth it to get to the reward, whatever it is that you feel you have a mountain to climb, okay, or like a long way to get somewhere. Um, but it's not work that you can't handle, and you like a good challenge too. And you could see the future, you see the vision in front of you. It's just knowing you got to start and just keep at it, just keep being persistent, okay? So you could see where it leads, this river, it leads to the mountain. So, how does this card apply to you if you just want to take a look at that? But definitely travels coming in, just seeing the unicorn here in the picture. And you could be doing it with a friend, or you have a team that supports you, and you're a good leader in that group. So it could be very favorable when it comes to projects, just seeing the end result and, getting the rewards that you deserve from it. So beautiful card, but overall, happiness just around the corner, okay? For whatever it is you've been wishing on. So there will be a focus in December and, of course, around the holidays for those of you celebrating, getting together with children, with family members, okay, cousins, friends, parents, even. So it does apply to more than just parents and children, okay? For some, you could be taking care of a parent. So there could be a little extra responsibility on your shoulders this month. You could have concerns about your own children, or maybe a new member of the family is coming in. Okay, so there could be a birth happening. You could be hearing news of a birth, or you could be the parent. Okay, so maybe there's a baby that's born. So you could be a father, a mother, an aunt, an uncle, grandmother, grandfather. But there's definitely here extra attention that there is needed here for children and parents both together. Okay. Um, Parenting and children could also mean, you have that, you know, uh, leadership thing going on. It could be in a group or you're managing others. And I think Virgo does get this card often. So pay attention to cards that keep popping up. But it is definitely saying there's like some sort of dynamic of like parenting and children. So again, you could have people that are working under you. You could be supervising and you feel like you're babysitting. It could come in any form, okay? But definitely a focus there. And just, you could be, teaching adults, and it's just you are more on a pedestal and you're teaching them information. So it's like teaching and learning kind of scenario going on. So that's interesting here. So I wonder how that applies to some of you. Be honest with yourself, okay? So if you've been feeling trapped or depressed or anything like that, this is saying to acknowledge your feelings, okay? Don't try to get rid of those feelings. They're there for a reason. Whenever we feel depressed or sad, this is our soul trying to give us messages, and our body too. Sometimes you feel it in the form of a stomach ache, a headache. It's a signal saying, "Hey, pay attention to me. There's something that, you need to watch for, or you need to give more attention to." Okay, so if you're feeling down, there's something your soul is calling you towards, and it's good. You have to look within and pay attention to that. Um, you don't. This card doesn't have to be like confronting anyone about your feelings, even though you might this month. There could be some honest communication happening with a youth or a child or a parent, and just kind of stating how it is that you feel, putting your vulnerability out on the table, and that will, make way for more clear communication going on in the future between you and that other person. Um, but this is all about just not hiding or suppressing what you feel, acknowledging that it's also correct to feel what it is you feel. Don't judge your feelings. And if it helps you, you could even monitor your thoughts and feelings and maybe start to journal, write them down if that's something that you love to do, is writing. Just to see the patterns throughout the day and see, okay, this is what I keep mentioning, this is what I'm thinking. So maybe I need to work towards this. Or maybe this is something, I need to avoid. Or why is it that I think like this? So it's something interesting you'll notice, in your writing. You'll catch your patterns of your everyday life. Okay. And it could be triggering from like a job, a relationship, especially if you're feeling trapped or a little, there's a toxic feeling and you don't know what to do. If your journals are negative every day, it's kind of like a message saying, okay, I have to take the appropriate steps to change this if I want. Um, and I'm responsible for my own happiness, kind of thing. So just be honest with yourself in that situation. Is this really what you want? Okay. Sometimes the ego makes us believe we want or we don't want something. So I don't know if that makes sense, but you think maybe you want something because of your ego, but deep down it's not something you really want. So maybe there's like an ego play going on. So it's saying, just be honest. Is this something you really want if you had that every day? Okay. So very interesting messages, guys. But I do see beautiful energy here with the happily ever after, and especially the parenting and children. So a lot of